Welcome back, ladies and gents. Let's continue playing Dreamfall: The Longest Journey. We're just here in this awesome airship and we're talking to Brian Westhouse. So let's interrogate him for a bit. Where did you come from?
Where in Stark did you come from?
Boston, USA.
Oh,
Back when there was a USA. Hell, back when there was a Boston.
fair enough.
They're still there, both of them.
Ah,
How did you end up here? Are you a shifter?
Most certainly not. I mean, if I was, I would probably have gone back at some point. No, I made my way through the divide by more unconventional means.
I see.
I'm not that old, mind you. Something happened that got me unstuck from time.
Oh,
It wasn't the best idea I ever had, but still, here I am in good health, and with all my limbs intact. I shouldn't complain.
so...
Have you seen a lot of this world?
I'd say so. When Mercuria was invaded by the Tyrant hordes 10 years ago, I was forced to leave the city.
Right.
I first traveled east across the Northlands to a place called Irhad, the Sun Empire, and then south across the Great Ocean to the continent called the Southlands.
I see.
After that, well, there's not much left in this world that I haven't seen. I've even been to the Azadi Empire.
Ooh.
But I have to say that I like the Northlands, and Mercuria best of all. It feels like home.
Fair enough. Tyron.
What are the Tyrant?
They were a barbaric people who lived on the western plains. 10 years ago, they invaded Mercuria.
I see.
Were?
The Azadi killed them all when they liberated the city.
Oh,
If there are any left, they're few and scattered.
I see.
The Tyrant took the city during a time of great upheaval, but they didn't hold it long. The Azadi arrived in their ships soon after and drove them out. It's almost frightening how quickly the Tyrant were wiped out. The Azadi showed no mercy.
Well, they usually don't. Azadi.
Where did the Azadi come from?
Far west. Almost 10 days' journey by boat. In their airships, however, or cloud ships, it doesn't take many days to cross the ocean.
No, I can
You
imagine.
visited their continent.
I've passed through it, so to speak.
Okay.
The capital, Sadir, is just amazing. It's built across a huge river delta where 6 rivers meet. It's a holy place.
Ah, of course
They let
it
you
is.
just wander freely through their city.
I passed as a traveler in their lands. It's not closed to outsiders, and as long as you respect the Azadi and their customs, they give you passage. It's such a different culture from what we're used to, but they're an interesting people, and I found my visit to be highly educational.
I can imagine.
What they're doing in Mercuria, though, it's certainly controversial.
Yeah.
On one hand, they brought freedom and peace. On the other hand, they've rounded up the Magicals, stuck them in a ghetto, and God knows what they intend to do with them next.
When do we get to the Dark People's city?
From what our feathered friend said, it'll be another day or so.
Oh,
Are you okay?
all right.
Yeah. I'm just feeling a bit restless.
Well, there's not much to do here. You can look around the cabin for a bit, talk to Crow, or take a nap back in the hold. There's a bed there.
Okay,
Thanks.
sounds good.
Maybe I will.
Okay then. Journal. Day 2 aboard the airship, and I think I'm starting to smell. Other than that, it's going well. Westhouse and Crow are good company, and the hammock is reasonably comfortable. I actually feel a bit sleepy again. I should take a nap. I mean, there's absolutely nothing else to do except for talk to your compatriots, you know? Talking to compatriots is fun. At least to me.
Looks very complicated.
Oh, I was thinking of Westhouse, really.
Looks very complicated.
Crow.
Crow looks a bit worse for wear.
Oh, poor Crow.
Mr. Westhouse seems to be a good pilot.
Alright.
Not that I would know. Maybe we're way off course.
Yeah.
Looks very complicated.
Okay, I guess I can't do anything with that.
Still feeling restless, Miss Castillo?
Well...
Sort of.
I guess that's understandable, being cooped up like this.
Maybe I'll go and take that nap now.
Good idea.
yeah, just gonna talk to Crow. Hello.
Crow's airsick. Go figure.
Oh, good grief.
I'm feeling seasick.
Oh,
Seasick? Aren't you used to flying?
Flying, yes. Flying is no problem. Flying is flapping your wings and praying for a good tailwind. This isn't flying. This is torture.
Oh,
So why don't you jump out there and fly instead?
What? And catch a cold? Are you kidding me? You do know that it's freezing out there, don't you? And it's not like I can keep up with this infernal machine. My wings are made for comfort flying, not marathons.
Okay.
No, I'll stay here. I'll just find a corner to go throw up in instead.
Nice.
Sounds like a plan. April.
How long have you known April?
That depends on how you look at it. We go way back, but I haven't really seen her since way back.
Oh,
What happened?
She sent me on my merry way. She wanted to go find herself, which actually means go lose everyone else.
oh,
I can recommend it, though. It's very liberating. I went off to find myself recently, and I have nothing but good things to say about it.
ah,
You see, I was about to get married, and
To a
Oh.
bird? I mean, not a woman. Well, yes, a woman. A female bird. Someone with wings. Like you.
yes, that's right. A bird.
yay.
Anyway, so the idea of settling down, building a nest, starting a family,
One nest, of course.
I don't know, I started freaking out.
Oh,
So I went on a journey of inner discovery.
that's nice.
You went on a journey of discovery.
Inner discovery.
Ah,
A quest for personal understanding, a mission of self-realization,
But of
a
course.
voyage of inward fulfillment, a trek to the...
Okay,
Stars?
yes. I get it. You wanted to find yourself.
It's brilliant! You desert everyone, abandon your responsibilities and relationships, and focus completely on your own personal misery.
yay.
It's a douche for the soul.
Indeed.
You know, Crow, I think you may have misunderstood what finding yourself is all about.
What? No, April showed me how it's done.
Oh.
I can't believe I didn't do
Oh,
it
no.
sooner. I feel so much lighter. Not a care in the world.
Huh.
Except for, the total and abject misery in my heart and soul.
That's nice. Bird.
What's it like being a talking bird?
My beak is a finely tuned instrument of love.
I
When I
see.
speak, girls tremble. And also guys. Guys tremble too, but not in the same way.
No, okay.
Right.
Fair enough.
About April.
I don't understand what happened to her. Oh, she was the sweetest, prettiest, nicest girl you could have ever imagined. And she was a real trooper. Save the world and all. You don't see a lot of people doing that these days.
You'd be surprised.
But things didn't turn out the way she thought they would. She couldn't go back to her world, first because she was afraid, and then later because she lost her powers.
Oh,
On top of that, the Azadi were after everyone from Stark. Everyone with special powers, everyone who was allied with the Magicals.
yeah.
In the end, I think April just snapped. She was so angry, she felt so betrayed. She had to take it out on someone. Fortunately, she decided to take it out on the Azadi.
Indeed.
I wanted to stick with her, I really did, despite the yelling and the bitterness. But in the end, she just up and left me. Right in the middle of nowhere, too.
No.
I tried looking for her, but after a while I gave up. I got the distinct feeling she didn't want me around anyway.
Oh,
So, I left to begin a new life.
okay.
I don't think there's anything you could have done, Crow.
No.
Sometimes the people we know and love change, and sometimes that means we have to move on.
Yeah, it does. Journey.
So you abandoned your fiancé to go on a selfish journey of inner discovery.
Sounds like fun.
Abandoned is a strong word. Left? Deserted? Forsook? Yes, and yes. Slipped away in the dead of night? Sure. But it was all for the best. I obviously wasn't ready to, become a responsible, grown-up, magical bird.
No, doesn't
Where
seem
does
like
one
it.
go to find oneself, I asked. Granted, I only asked myself, and I probably should have gotten a second opinion,
Well,
but
yeah.
there you go. So I decided to seek the center of all wisdom and knowledge in Arcadia.
The library.
This dark people's city.
No.
Oh.
Some fortune teller in Zahn. She stiffed me.
Oh.
It was actually
Oh.
blind luck that I
Shit.
ended up in the Dark People's City. I never intended to go there, but it was a real blessing, I tell you.
Huh.
These guys, they let me read anything I wanted,
Neat.
and I've learned a lot. Like, for example, Did you know that a Diavon water snake can grow to be almost 200 meters long?
Whoa, dude.
I didn't. I didn't really want to find out either, because now I'm really freaked out by water, but there's not much else to do in the place except read.
No, I can imagine.
Eat, read, sleep, read, go to the bathroom, and read at the same time.
Yay.
It's really very, very dull. But all that introspection gave me perspective. I wisened up, and now I'm ready.
Ready to get married?
Ready to admit that I'm scared out of my feathers about getting married.
Oh.
So no, still on that journey.
Okay, fair enough. So...
What powers did April lose?
Her special thingy, being a shifter. First, she didn't want to go back to Stark, and then, one day, she couldn't. Her powers went poof, and no one knows why.
Ooh.
What?
What?
Why did you go, ooh?
Ooh.
Because it's spooky. Also, I like saying it. It makes my beak vibrate.
You don't think she lost her powers because she felt her powers were the cause of her misery?
It's, of course, I wouldn't know what... Huh?
Aw,
Seems
buddy.
to me that she was scared about facing reality again, and she decided that her powers would only bring more pain. So she lost them.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, that's, psychology, isn't it? Oh, brilliant. You human females from Stark are really clever.
Thanks.
So, hey, if we hit April with a really big frying pan, she'll come to her senses, right?
Or just get
What?
really angry.
No.
Yes, it's called therapy. I read about it somewhere.
Okay.
Well, not read, more like heard.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
a seedy tavern near the docks,
Yeah.
after 11 thimbles of Mary Minstrom's yellow fire. Just before dawn. On a Monday.
On a Monday, oh my.
But I remember the fella who told me. Big lad. Arms as thick as oak trees. A stunning collection of scars. Nice eye patch. A real therapist he was.
I can imagine.
Wait, maybe it was rapist.
Oh.
It was nice chatting with you,
Yeah.
Crow. It's been very informative.
Indeed.
Glad to help, doll.
Doll?
I mean, independent and self-reliant female person who's not an object to be ogled at or used solely for my own personal amusement and pleasure.
That's better. Could just call me Lola or something. Oh well, I'm off. I guess I'm gonna go sleep. Hey, Brian's head.
The holder's back there. And the bed.
Well, I guess I'm off then. Oh boy. And I'm zooming outside. Whee! Alright, guess we're off. Just one more day and we'll be back at the library in Library Land. Yay! I do so love books. Well, here we go. All that we see or seem.
Welcome to our city. The White of the Kin is expecting you.
Ah, of course she
Who?
is.
That's the White Dragon, Zoe.
Alright.
How did she know I was coming?
I stopped asking those kinds of questions a long, long time ago.
Probably a good
You
thing.
just have to start buying into stuff like destiny and precognition, or you'll go nuts.
I can imagine.
She waits in the library. Follow me.
Follow you.
Right.
Of course.
Okay, no point in asking any questions, is there?
Nope, not really.
Absolutely not. It'll only make your head hurt.
Right. Okay. Follow him. He's quite fast. Okay, let's just... Hello. This city's completely amazing. Nothing I've ever seen can compare to it. I wish I had a camera. Yeah. The floating guy in the black cloak told me the White Dragon is waiting in the library and you have to follow him and he's quite fast. Seriously, it's like he's riding a tuned Segway or something. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, don't run off. Don't float off. Oh, Crow's with us though. I guess we're okay then. Hey, Crow. How are you?
This is a really strange place.
Tell me about it. I couldn't sleep for the first couple of weeks. All those fancy lights. And the spiders freak me out.
There are spiders here.
Spiders?
Exactly.
I bet they're like huge.
Crow probably knows this place inside out.
Most likely, yes. I'm coming. Don't worry. Yeah, the lights are kind of freaky. I haven't seen any spiders though, which is surprising because they must be huge. They always are in fantasy. They can't ever just be, oh look, that's the red wineback spider. It's the size of a fingernail. No. It's always like, oh look, it's the big ass, bam, badass spider. And it's the size of a fucking house. Because why not? That's the thing that goes on in fantasy. And again, this is a mix between fantasy and sci-fi, so maybe it's a robot spider. No, we've already had those. I guess that doesn't count. I don't know. Just about to go cliff diving there, that's not good. Oh, Brian's here. Brian? How'd you do that? Hey, hi.
He's taking me to see the white dragon.
Yes. Hi.
There are some huge things out there.
Indeed.
I hope those windows are thick.
One would think they are. I mean, it's a library in here. If water got in, disaster. Hello, honey.
Hi, I'm Zoe.
How fascinating. You're here, and yet you're not. Can I touch you?
Sure.
Can you... What do you mean by...
Who's that?
Oh, I forgot. This is my friend Brian Westhouse. He's a traveller, I guess.
You sound so familiar.
Who, me?
You've heard my name before?
Oh.
Your presence, your being sounds familiar. And also disconcerting. I feel a prickling on my skin. What do you call it? Goosebumps?
Yeah.
My apologies, ma'am. I don't wish to perturb you. Maybe I should just leave you...
No, please. Stay. Perhaps I'm sure it's just me.
Well...
You see, I don't understand this body yet. I don't know what any of these feelings mean. I apologize. You're most welcome here, traveler.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll leave the two of you alone while I peruse this magnificent library.
You do that.
You've come to me for the same reason
April.
April came to me not long ago. You're stuck.
I'm stuck.
I'm stuck here in Arcadia, yes. I need to go back to Stark.
But this isn't the only place you're stuck. You're stuck in life, like driftwood to a river. You lack direction. You lack faith.
Indeed.
Maybe so, but that's why it's important that I go back home. People there need me, and I want to be there for them. I don't want to be adrift anymore. I want to be where I'm needed the most.
Yeah.
And that will bring you home, Zoe. Your commitment to your friends, your belief in yourself, and your abilities. Faith will bring you where you're needed the most.
How?
It's easy. You're not really here.
That's what you said earlier. But it doesn't make sense. I'm right here.
Yes, and no. You're unlike anyone I've ever met. You belong to the story time.
Okay, now you're being
Story time.
cryptic. I've had enough of that. I can't take any more riddles. Just tell me what it means.
I'm sorry. It's not cryptic to me. It just is.
Oh.
With all due respect, I just want to get home. I want to help my friends. I want to stop the bad guys from winning. I want to be myself again.
Yeah.
The last time I was here in Arcadia, I fell asleep. And when I woke up, I was back home in Stark. How did I do that? When I fell asleep on the airship on my way here, I didn't disappear.
That's because you didn't dream. If you dream the right dream, it becomes reality. You can go anywhere you wish. To go back to your own world, you just have to wake up.
You mean this is all a dream?
This isn't a dream, but you're dreaming.
I'm confused again. All I need to do is go to sleep and dream about home, and then I'll wake up and be home.
Maybe. I've never met anyone like you. I only know that there are some who have a strong connection with the world of dreams. And you are one of them.
Yeah.
I'll just have to take your word for it. Help me fall asleep. Help me dream, or wake up, or whatever it is you said I need to do to get home.
Indeed.
Time's running out. I have to be where I'm needed the most.
Come here.
Okay.
You must find her, Zoe. You must help her. Wherever she is. That's where you're needed the most.
Huh. Well, poof.
Where did she go?
Aw, Crow.
What did you do to her? Did you use magic on her?
I didn't do anything to her, funny bird. She left this place on her own.
Huh.
But she just vanished.
I know. Isn't it fascinating? There's no one else like her. She's special.
Special.
I've never met a human girl who hasn't been special.
No.
For all I know, they've all got strange powers and important destinies.
Yes, we'd like to hope so.
I just hope she's okay.
Most interesting.
Brian, you are the traitor of this game. Save for Marcus, of course. He was the first traitor, but I bet you'll be the second one. Crossroads. Maybe, I don't know. It's just a guess. There's just something off about him. Something very off. And I am here. I don't know. Oh, hi. Well,
This isn't home.
you didn't click your heels quite right.
Where am I?
This is... I have no idea. Huh. Fascinating nonetheless. Let's read. Where am I? I thought the white dragon would send me back to my world, but this definitely isn't it. So what am I doing here? How do you know that? How do you know that this isn't a... well, that's a pretty good giveaway. Okay, excuse me. I'm just gonna shut up now. Alright, so that'll be it for this time. Ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you on the next video.